How low can you go? That's the question some are asking after somebody doctored that touching video of two little boys hugging and posted it with the offensive caption, "Terrified toddler runs from racist baby." And to make matters worse, President Trump retweeted it to his 82 million followers. Here's the latest on the offensive post.
President Trump is under fire today for reposting this doctored video of two adorable children. The original recording shows the toddlers embracing each other on the street in New York City. It went viral last year and warmed the hearts of millions across the USA. But now it's being altered to have a different meaning. The doctored version that President Trump tweeted contains this falsified CNN headline reading, "Terrified toddler runs from racist baby."
That's epic.
The point of the video was to make a satirical political statement about fake news, which is one of Trump's major talking points, particularly when attacking CNN.
He was making a point.
Carpe, that was a great video, and that was a huge viral video where people repurposed it. So did you edit that, or did you just reshare that from somebody?
No, that was one of my edits. But what's funny, I think, is that they're talking about the fake news, but they actually didn't show the part where I showed what actually happened. So they actually did the thing that they were talking about.
They doctored your clip to make it look like...
Right. They showed it out of context. They didn't show the full context of the video.
Well, Carpe, we're also here with James Polis, who is also a Blaze TV host. So I don't know if you guys have ever met. And then also Darius and Dunye. I don't know if you could see them. We just hired Dunye because they got rid of affirmative action. So I'm going to stick it to him. I'm going to hire 10 black people. I don't care if they want to make it illegal. I'm never going to stop hiring black people until we run out of money.
Well, good. I wanted you to know that I made this background just for you. I'm a schlub on a sub.
Oh, you're the schlub on the sub. I'm the pimp on a blimp. Oh, I love it. And we are in a blimp. Speaking of subs, I don't know if you saw this. I got this at an Ocean Gate liquidation sale. This is an actual, this is their newer version of the Logitech control.
I got the same one too. Yeah.
Can you believe a bunch of people died? James, what do you think about that?
I mean, you can hook that up to like drones and stuff. You can fly around killer drones, like kill people. So it's like all technology is dual use technology, and like they want to like contain it all so that like you can't actually do anything other than play video games, and even that like only certain video games. And so like one of the things that I'm interested in is trying to make sure that like every American has access to things like Bitcoin, things like high-powered GPUs. Like people need these things because if we don't know how to use these things, we're gonna feel like these things in our hands are like aliens, and then we're gonna want to be like them, and then things are gonna get really weird, really fast.
Well, to be fair, Carpe, have you ever slept with a sex robot?
They don't sleep.
I decline.
Well, I'll tell you what, it feels better than the real thing. They don't complain, they're not irrational, they're not watching Sex and the City all the time, they're not trying to, you know, use my credit card to go online shopping.
This is sad, man.
It is sad.
You gotta broaden out or maybe you need to narrow your pool in a different direction.
Well, but this is the only way it's safe. I have HIV, so it's hard to date.
Yeah, well, you know, the monasteries, that's an option.
Speaking of monasteries, we got a super chat that says, "Much love from Australia. Don't let the pedos at the top touch your kids."
Okay, do not say that on the show. This is YouTube. YouTube is pedo friendly.
Are you back on YouTube?
There's a stripe on the Nimrod.
We're back on YouTube. Carpe, what do you think about that? YouTube and censorship. You got censored. What the heck? Do we even have a future with this upcoming election? I feel like they're going to turn the knob all the way to the left or right, whichever way you want to describe it on the censorship. It's going all the way to 11.
Well, Google's going to do whatever it wants to do because it's at least with Twitter, you had Elon taken over and then he could make the rules, but nobody's taken over it at Google. So they're going to continue to censor whatever they can get away with, which is pretty much everything because there's not, I mean, Rumble is good, but YouTube is still like the #1 video platform like on earth other than like TikTok. So.
Well, listen, I love what Elon's doing with Twitter, but did you hear he's trying to hook a computer to your butthole so your farts don't smell or something like that? Did you hear about that, James?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's really bad because it's. I mean, whether you're going all the way up from the bottom to the brain stem or just like chip in the skull,
your farts are still going to smell.
You are still going to be a human being. You're just going to be a disfigured mutant human being, and that's going to also mess with people's minds in a way that we're not really prepared to deal with.
This James guy's freaking me out, Carpe. Can you say something like good about society? I'm very scared now.
I want to hear what James thinks about AI, and because my take on AI is that what is really scary is when they can start separating people out and just changing the bubble of influence that they have to the point where they don't even know what's going on outside of that, and they could just, if they can tailor everything that you see on the internet to you, they can make people just go completely insane, and they can wall you off from your neighbors, because so many people don't get out and about into like real society. They spend a lot of time online. They don't have friends in their neighborhood. And like, what happens when AI can in real time make all of your neighbors think that you're some crazy person to be avoided, just so that no one interacts with you because you know what's going on.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why.